Tak ahoj, vítejte u další epizody Hogwarts Legacy. Naposledy jsem skončil zase v prasinkách. Upgrade on the way. No jasně, speak with Imelda, to je to daleko, co jsem říkal, že dělat nebudu. Přemýšlím ještě nad jednou věcí a to je teď nebo v Gearu, ne, jo, tadyhle level 28, skoro 29, já budu mít za chvilku na řadě toho Abscondera, možná ten, že se level 30, ale jako vlastně, a nebo si to schovám na pokus na Avada Kedavra, až bude, to by mohlo být ještě zajímavější. Já jdu první sem, protože jsem říkal, že budu stejně dělat map chamber, že to mi přijde takový nejlepší. Takže secret místnosti, nejdřív si skočíme sem, identifikovat ty předměty, které mi jsou stejně úplně na nic, protože vypadaly, že jsou všechny horší než mám. Možná se mrknu na nějaký upgrade, nebo si tam očešu zvířátka ještě a se sbírám bylinky, uvařím lektvárky a podobně a půjdu na třetí trial. Zatím to vypadá, že všichni 4 bossové budou úplně ty samý, respektive možná, že jsou nějak malinko přidaný jako na hápkách nebo na damage, ale to je taky jediný. Ale ne, nic s tím dalšího dělat nechci, jenom jsem to mohl zmáčit dvakrát. Tak, mrkneme se, co tady máme na výběr, takže teďka mám, tady to je dokonce vejš, jo, to je zajímavý. Pardon, odepisuju bráchovi. Increase damage with Mandrake, jo. Increase damage of all damage spells, no to se mi teda jako víc líbí, tohle to si asi nechám. Mandrake. Když to vymýšlel, tady nemám na výběr, takže tady jde v pohodě, tam bych se měl naplácnout určitě upgrade. Tady mám výrazně větší spell a damage from dark box je teda zase slabý, ale dobře, na to si prostě hodím něco jiného. Tady není na výběr, v pláštíku mám výrazně vyšší a je tam místo ničeho damage with Mandrake, takže to zatím možná to taky změním. A outfit, tady je to jo na level 29, ale rozhodně tohle je fajn, takže to taky jako, to možná nechám dobře. Tak, aktuálně aktivovaný mám. Teď, jednak si tady můžeme dát vařit Wiggenweldy, ale nejsem si vlastně jistý, jestli, kolik jich mám 25, OK, tak to je zbytečný. A Magic Loom je tamhle, takže se mrknem, co je potřeba na upgrade mých věcí. Tady bych chtěl jiný trade slot, což znamená F, že chci zmáčknout. A ideální by tam byly samozřejmě trojkový upgradey. To je zajímavý, ale Knízelfar nemám. To je na všechny jako? Aha, takže na trojkový je potřeba Knézle. Netuším, co to je, ještě jsem to neviděl, to najdu asi časem. Takže dvojky. Když damage taken from goblins je docela dobrý náhodou, to si možná trošku, tohleto si asi hodím tady na jednu věc minimálně a je to z Diricol Feather, což tam asi najdu další, OK, tohle si tam hodím. A tak pak mám tohle, increase damage to curse targets, to si chci nechat zatím, damage with Mandrake, tam bych to chtěl změnit určitě. Přemýšlím, jestli damage with incendio, nebo tam hodit další gobliny. Tam hodím ty gobliny, mně to přijde nejlepší z toho, co aktuálně mám. Pak tu máme tohle, což je Ancient, to si nechám, Damage of all damage, to si nechám a tady není nic. Ale je to failový, to tam nebudu dávat nic. Aha. OK, alternativní quest.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
OK. Fajn. A druhá věc, co bych mohl teda udělat, pokud chci, tak je vzít nějakou tuhle z těch lepších věcí, třeba tohle teoreticky, a podívat se na upgradey, což můžu zvednout si k tomu defense. A schválně prostě upgradeu. A Wooper bude potřeba na další, OK, Testra, Munkalf mám. Takže já na ty upgradey stejně budu potřebovat víc, takže tím se mrknem tady na zvířátka, jak jsou na tom. No, asi budu muset nahodit tyhle ty věci zas, že jo. Tak je hodíme místo tohohle třeba. Jo, lidskou klávesnici. Já vím, že jsou tam další, tady mě skáčou ještě tyhle. Tady ve mně ještě běhá jeden pavskýn. Ne, to jsem nechtěl, co dělá? Mě zajímalo, co je tohle. Je tam něco zajímavého? A hele. Jste horklamp, jo. Super. Sice malinká jeskyníka, ale dobrý. Tak schválně asi mrknu, co tady ještě je, protože tady vede někam cesta. Jako čekám, že to je nějaká omezená lokalita, ale vlastně jsem ji nikdy neprozkoumal, takže proč ne? Tady vidím ještě Wintersek. OK, a tamhle už se nedostanu, předpokládám. Dáme to všechno přes plot a přes tu hranici nepůjde, OK. A i tak dobrý. No, pojď, tak. Dáme si Dáme si tohle pryč. Tohle je Proč jsou tyhle ty jenom teď jako complete? Tady jednou collect koukám. Teď si nejsem jistý. Tohle tu bylo. Jo takhle, oni během toho, co tu jsou, já jim teď nemůžu dávat krmení ani nic, protože jim teď bude trvat 24 minut tady, takže já to nemůžu prohazovat, jak jsem původně myslel. OK, tak je tady teď nechám zase běhat nějaký jiný zvířátka, ať si to užijou. A jdeme zpátky. A mrknu se ještě teda na ty questy narychlo. To jsou bubliny. Ale to je... Já přemýšlím, jestli mám mít první na bubliny. Protože bubliny mě znamenají zase, že to jenom něco odblokuje teoreticky. Bych asi měl. Ale je možný, že to bude normálně reálný quest, no. Já to schovám na potom. Map chamber, pojď.
Welcome back.
Tak,
Hello, Professor.
stejně to možná jdem někam
The
odkáže.
goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
Sorry, já pak budu dělat side questy.
The
Čas
next trial
máme.
is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Zajímavý, tak tady by aspoň museli být skřeti. To bude spíš nějaký sneaky.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
No, vlastně odlákat, nevím.
What are you up to now?
Daleko to je teďka k Figoji, daleko jo. The Polyjuice plot, aha. A nevím, jestli se portím na správný oheň, ale to je asi jedno, když tak to doběhnu. Polyjuice zní jako, že si půjdu vařit mnoholičný lektvárek trošičku. Tak uvidíme.
Revelio.
Truhla. Můžete jenom truhlu přímo nad sebou. Tady je truhlíček, tyjo. Tak, tady je jeho kancel. Já tam koukám ještě sidequest navíc. Begin.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lord Gok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
Co tam za ním
And
dělá ta
sir,
sova s
There's
měsícem?
something else. Lord Gok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Hustý. Říkal, že to půjdu vařit sám.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Jo, takhle, já teď nemůžu kouzlit, jako jo. OK. Ale většinou je to 120 metrů, takže snad ani nepotřebuji teleport. Ani truhlu. Akorát jsem mírně zmatený, jako když mám teďka běžet. Počkat, tady tudy, já už to vidím.
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
Ježišmarja.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to
to
determine
nějaký
which student
joke.
gets this rather unenviable task.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Tady mě to sloví
I
další,
had the
tohle ne.
headmaster approaching.
Ne, ještě ne. Nevím, co jsou ty boils, tam bylo, ale z něj bylo to něco strašně vtipného podle toho, jak se tvářil, tam budou nějaký joky, kterým zrovna teď nerozumím, bohužel.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor Black,
Stojí pod...
how are you, sir?
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Tohle je Kagawa.
Professor, a word?
Ano.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes.
Hraju to dobře.
Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
A jdu špatným směrem, počkat. Přes náměstí dveřma, ať jsem
I
vevnitř.
hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Tohle je takový jako, jak to popsat?
Has
Jakože,
anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
ne,
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful
Lord,
job.
divný.
Leeway for Professor Fig?
Retardovaný,
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Tady nemám sebraný leták.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
To mělo být jedno.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it.
To je nebezpečný.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
To bylo retardovaný.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Aloha Mora.
Slepého tadyhle na začátku. Cvak.
Revelio.
Konečně můžu kouzlit. Hele, tadyhle nebo ta studánka.
Confringo.
To samozřejmě není studánka, tomu říkám blbě, ale prostě miska na oheň.
Revelio.
Tak, tady v Great Hall já chci ten list, co tam je. Jsem měl pocit, že už jsem tady sbíral, tyjo. Tady... Další ještě, hustý. Jo, jasně, svíčky nahoře.
Revelio.
Ještě nějaká krb, nevím, něco. Mimochodem třeba tohle bych čekal, že pojď taky zapálit, ale no dobře, jak asi ne. Nevadí. Access the Headmaster's Office. Zde kde pak najdu další ty tajemství hradu, jak oni říkali, no. A jako tohle byl zajímavý quest, sice neobvyklý a mírně stupidní, ale jakože, why not, no. To je běhačka toto. Utíkej.
Revelio.
Ani nevím, kde je tady komnata ředitele, jestli jsem tam někdy byl okolo, jenom jsem nikomu neřekl. Sošemí. Jo, to je tady jsem byl jenom jednou. OK, tady bylo strašně moc místečků před každým brněním, mám pocit skoro.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Aha, tohle nebylo otevřený předtím totiž.
Revelio.
Zvláštní. To chce vyhrabat hlavně všechny věci, co tu jsou, ale level 3 lock nemám. Pokud možno všechny věci, co tu jsou. K dispozici nějakým způsobem aspoň.
Revelio.
Motel. Lumos, invisible.
The gargoyle.
Ale
That's where I need to speak the password.
nechci. A někde na schodišti.
Revelio. Lumos.
S tím zase má něco. Tady nemám ani flipendo nikde, koukám. Přemýšlím, co z toho chci nejvíc pryč, nevím. Přeměňování, exploros, defendo. Jsou všechno dobré věci, takým bombardu třeba, nevím.
Flipendo.
Nemají tady někde nakreslený symbol, kterým bych to měl třeba vzít?
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Ale zvláštní, takovýhle zámek. Ale ne, tohle hlavně nevypadá, on není modrý, takže to nevypadá, že bys s tím dělat cokoliv jiného, než to takhle posouvat. Nevím. Dobře, chci toho motýla určitě.
Lumos. Revelio.
Tadyhle.
Lumos.
Tak.
Revelio.
Fajn, tam to nevím k čemu je, ale... No to zase mrknem hlavní quest.
Toujours pure.
Oh, stránka. Master's Office Gargoyle. Nice.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Sleeping Portrait. 47 z 50, blíží se to.
Revelio.
Level 3 log nemám.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
Vtipný.
That must be the pedestal.
Tady vidím ještě jeden papír, ten jsem předtím nevzal. Ano, tak. To je ten samý, co už jsem vzal, jak se mi objevuje znova akorát. OK, trapný. Tak, jdem tam. Skvělý. Vcuc. Ježiš, co to je?
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
No, zapli filtr nějaký
You must
zvláštní.
move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Make your way through the town without being seen.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
What the fuck? Úplně jiný trial. OK. Můžu disillusionment? Automaticky OK. Ale v této grafice někoho vidět, to je taky zázrak, jo. Uvidím aspoň na mapě, kde zhruba jsou. Oh.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Fuj, to nechci, co teď děláte, hoši?
I need to time this just right.
Myslíš takhle? To je hustý.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
No to sice nevidím, ale... Jo, to je tohle jako jo. Okay. Že pravý tlačítko myši je skip, což asi úplně nechci, to je jenom jako ukázku skip stejně, ale... Dobrá hororovka.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Takový fight, nebo většinou lítají nemáci.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
That's
where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Ne. Jdem teda znova. Ach jo. Když to bude od začátku, tak to bude strašný oprus. No ta postava odmítá běhat, i když mám v talentech, že to běhání ve stealthu, protože tohle je prostě něco malinko jinýho.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
A ne, to je dobře, tohle je posunutý teda o kousek, takže začínám naštěstí přinést docela nedávném achievementu. A teď to běží najednou, chci taky časem. A teď to zastavilo, že už běhat nemůžu, jo.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
No, tady ta smrtka se musí otočit, no. Se musí otočit ještě tahle. No, přesně takhle. Smrtka přede mnou, tu vidím ruku.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Okay.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Co je tady zase tohle? Zahni taky doprava. Rip.
Now's my chance.
Jo. Když se neotočí to za mnou a tohle se otočí doprava, tak jo no. To je strašný quest, tohle mě tolik nebaví teda. Ten petrificus s tím, že když to failne, tak je můžu víc zabít, mi přijde hodně lepší. Mysterious Glow. Připadá je z relikví smrti, trochu ta grafika mírně a že je to ten neviditelný pláč, aby ho smrt neviděla, prostě jako relikvie smrti. Počkej, proč mám teď questáme za sebou? Proč nemám jít sem?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Určitě to byly ty smrtky.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Aha, když jsem viditelný najednou v pohodě, dobře. Trošku zvláštní, ale vidíš.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Bezová hůlka. To si dali dobrý joke do toho jako takovej... Jak to říct, no. Není joke, jako...
I've never felt such power.
Hůlka si vybírá kouzelníka. Mě dali to tam speciální spely, co? Jo, nemůžu změnit tam prostě tohle. OK. Takže mám bombarda, depulso, descendo a defindo. No tak jako jestli nejsem schopný se skrýt, ale prostě na peru úplně všechno, co můžu a oni na to chcípnou, tak to mi to vlastně jedno, no. Oh. Hapka. Complete better time in. Jo, okay, to jsem splnil. Jsem si zase nevšiml, že tam mám dualist feats vůbec, jo. Ale hapka se doplňují, takže dobrý.
Revelio.
Revelio, můžu, je tady něco zajímavého někde? Asi ne, to bude prostě další combat arena.
Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda.
Nevím, psi tady nechceme, když jsme co nezrelo.
Revelio.
Všechno? A ještě tady jdeme.
Depulso.
Jo, mám dělat tohle. Čoko zmizel, co? Blbý. Jsem ho asi zabil moc rychle, nevím. To tam mám na max, takže s tím už nic. Super, takže tam to byl prostě... dobrý lak. Tam to byl plášť neviditelnosti, bezová hůlka, takže bude kámen vzkříšení za chvíli. Že budu oživovat zombíky, bude ze mě nekromancer. Jako líbí se mi, že teď zatím, jestli to je trial, tak je prostě úplně jiný než ty předchozí dva, což bylo super, já jsem se bál, že budou 4 stejný mít.
Defender. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Defendo.
Au.
Bombarda.
Že mám lahvičky prostě.
Bombarda.
Fuck.
Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
No, novej troll, vážně. Aha, takhle jo, tak to nevím, co mi nelíbí.
Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bolsa. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda.
Ale no, tak. Já jsem dával roll, tak myštví.
Bombarda. Defender.
To neukazuje žádný.
Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender.
Mám dueliství zotový, aspoň sice zase něco tam psalo, kromě rychlého boje, ale...
Bombarda. Descender. Defender.
Nevím, co je to dueling combo.
Bombarda.
To je, že do nich sekám takhle. No, shit, to je zásah.
Bombarda. Defender. Depulsor.
Máme rád čokoliv. A nemáme rád, když se mi to nenapíše, že na mě někdo chargeuje. Au.
Bombarda. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descender. Stupid.
A já jsem dával úhyb, jde do háje, fakt. Jdu bez lahviček potom na fajtu. To je moc pomalý. Napíše a zmačku a stejně to nestačí.
Bombarda. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Protector. Stupid. Bombarda. Defender.
Co mám?
Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
Jen to scroll down aspoň. Set lahviček zbývá, no, úžasný.
Defender.
Bylo, to ani neudělalo nic. Mám pocit, že ty smrčky se vynožují do nakonečně, dokud nezabiju trolla, možná se pletu, ale... No, dwelling feats mám.
Revelio.
Já koukám, že jsem měl ještě kebič, možná teda teoreticky, ale... si nejsem úplně jistý. Jo, tu currently neměl, dobře. To by bylo vtipný, kdyby tam skákalo zelí a zabíjelo je. A to by měl konec hlukového souboje, to přijde kámen skříšení. A netuším, co bude dělat, pokud nebudu nekromant. Uhybat a čekat, až moje bestie zabijou všechno. Yep.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Zvláštní. Mám to jít oživit, nebo o co teď jde?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Aha, takhle. Oni to použili k tomu, abych jí jakože našel přímo tu ředitelku. Takže teď mi ukáže svoji vzpomínku, jo.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Vidíme slánku už, neboli pensív.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Jdu na to. Škoda, že mi to bude zrychlit, ale aspoň takhle jedem, hurá. Stejná socha, stejná kapka, stejný artefakt. Ale fakt jako trial tohle byl úplně jiný a zajímavý, teda jakože... Jsem fakt rád, že to nebylo stejný po třetí, že zase to nebylo jako brány rytíři, mega rytíř, ten samej se stejnýma spelama nebo útokama. Tohle je fakt super.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Maria.
breathe it in. Can you feel it? Oh, Isadora.
This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Zajímavý. Zvědavý, co se z tohohle vyvine. Jako, přijde mi to relativně zajímavý ten příběh v těch vzpomínkách, ale jenom se trochu bojím, že to bude mít nějaký neuvěřitelně stupidní konec. Doufám, že ne, doufám, že se pletu samozřejmě, no. Takže to byl celý trial. Newly arrived keeper, takže ten poslední z nich zbývá, jo. Co ho jmenovali skřeti.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration.
No, jasně,
I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Hello hero, achievement unlocked, OK, zajímavý. Nějaký maily? Maily, pojďte. No.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize.
Oh,
I
nice.
hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Výborně, Avada Kedavra. Chci. Nevím, že tam jsou další 2 bubliny, ale Avada Kedavra... Zatím jako main quest, jo. Kam zmizely ty zbylý 2 otazníky, co byly předtím? To byly možná ty s tou dostat se do ředitelny a takhle. Dobrý, každopádně tohle je to, co chci teďka určitě jako první. A world map, kde se máme potkat. Fuj. OK, dobře. V tom případě já se ještě mrknu na tyhle ty bubliny, protože bubliny mě zase zpřístupnějí něco časem. Nebo si to myslím aspoň. Tady nikde nemám nic jako jinýho, takže Hogsmeade. A nejblíž je třeba tenhle. Stejně můžu aspoň prodat ty věci, co nemám na sobě. Tam jsou legendárky, takže z toho bude zase 1002 peněz.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Já vím,
What are we looking for today?
To je jednoduchý, prodat věci. Sell items. Sell items. Sell items. Sell. Tam byl dokonce nějaký. Jestli jsem tam ten nechtěl, ale to je jedno, už jsem to prodal, smůla.
Hope to see you again.
Určitě. Čekej, kočičky. Tady vidím rovnou stránku. Děláme Rebellion. Jo, přímo k Hogsmeade, OK, nice. Dám to 25.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Jasně, no, prasečí hlava na to docela sedí.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Jo, já už vím, co tohle je za lidi, to jsou ty, jak tam zabili toho jednoho člověka, to jsou ty kolegové.
We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Jasně.
Hopefully by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Určitě, bit more freely, jo. Zajímavé, že tohle je pořád ta bublina, ale tak to je asi fuk pro tuhle chvíli. Bubly. Vypadá to, že nejblíž je tady ten přede mnou. Je tady asi co? Aha, opatrovejš akorát. 3 košťata v patře.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Jako tohle. Vejš. Okay.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. The lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Okay. No, tam nezmiňují
Some
nic.
evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Zdrhá tamhle.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
You know who.
I had the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man,
Azkaban.
incredibly
Dostane
dangerous.
Avadu.
As for Rosie's letter, should you happen
Pokud
upon
už ji
it,
budu
I
umět.
have
Možná
committed it to
Cruciatus.
memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr.
Revelio.
Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Vypadá to trochu jako na ty. No dobře, no tak jo, tak přeběhneme tam nahoru ještě. Tam bude ten poslední,
Agabus
Filbert.
Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Se objevila.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Okay. No, tak proběhnout ne. Jde po hlavní ulici a tam měla být už zase předtím. Asi zajímavýho něco zjistila u prasečí hlavy. Pořád to byla bublina, takže bych nečekal, že půjdem po Harllowovi rovnou, ale že se to odloží a že bude vymýšlet plán a řekne, že mám čekat její sovu.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Okay. Tam mi to přepadne, tyjo, počkat, po mostě bych to měl vzít a ne po tomhle. Aj no tak. Jsou baráčky, ulička.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
No, jako stopy vidím, no.
Revelio. Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Ale možná nemusím blížit, nebo doufám, uvidíme.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
OK, tam je zase nějaký očarovaný nesmysl. Obrovská podzemní pasáž, předpokládám, jinak bych tam nevlejzal takhle přes načítací obrazovku, kdyby to byl jenom malinký sklípek. Difficult Magic Puzzle. To mě zajímalo, který z nich si myslí, že to jsou. Jako uznám, že třeba ten most možná, no. No, jasně, že jo, no. Kde mám akci, jo.
Akio! hidden door.
Kdo by to byl čekal?
Matthew must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Peněz málo.
Revelio.
Tohle jsou vlastně další prachy zase jenom. Jak better sure, prostě ho zastřelím všechny.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough.
Find netty optional, find book of poems, find the deepest of letter, okay. Budou ty modrý věci částečně možná. Trochu přemýšlím, jestli tady není nějaký jiný místo, který bych chtěl jako...
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
Třeba takhle pomalinku vypíchat.
Seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't. Girl's been nothing but trouble.
Revelio.
Oh. Gwendolyn is how, to je boss tohle, jo. OK, zajímavý. Když se nechám objevit, tak to bude boss fight, jo. A je docela vyšší level než jak, nedělám teď side questy, no. Nic takového jsem nedělal. Bych potřeboval tamhle dozadu za vás, ale potřeboval by se tohle šešek otočil. A ne, tohle.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll just go now.
Revelio.
Vůbec mě neslyšel. Ne, neviděl. No dobře, no.
You little coward! Nice try! Did I hurt? Tiger!
Oh, co to bylo? What the fuck? Dobře, teď vůbec nechápu, co se stalo. Jsem ho zabil a z toho byly blesky?
Matthew must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Jako to, jak mě našli, přesně si nejsem úplně jistý, proč mě viděli na takovou dálku. Ale to bych ještě jako, řekněme, prominul, nebo prostě to je jako asi OK. Ale co mělo být ty blesky?
It might.
Using that girl as bait. No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I've never been afraid of the dark, nor doing dark things.
Revelio.
No, jeden aspoň chcípnul takový docela důležitý. Teď tam bude šíleně pobíhat tadyhle ten Gwendolyn. Bych měl nejradši taky Petrificus, ale to bych asi chtěl moc. Že bych to zkusil. Ok, takže jeden sidequest hotovej.
They better get a really good look.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count.
Co se stalo? Petrificus Totalus a nic?
You made a mistake coming here. Expulsion!
Confringo!
Repulsor! Reducto! Take Reducto! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you lost
no,
that.
Trošku, ale...
Confringo! Look out! What?
Zás, co to? Dobře. Pravděpodobně na mě něco kástí ten Gwendolyn. A vůbec nechápu, jak to má fungovat, nebo co to dělá, a jak to mám uhnout, a proč mi to nic nenakreslí a tak. Potřeboval bych lahvičky, teda mimochodem, jakože extrémně bych potřeboval lahvičky. Vím, kde teď seženu ten dobrovolný item jeden. Co je zase, ježiš, kušuj. Tohle mimochodem za to prostě viděli, domů prostě Petrificus Totalus a on nic, jo.
Work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Oh, that's the troll you are.
It's always a pleasant surprise when there are no surprises.
Nothing even worth stealing in Murray.
Musím proměnit taky.
Hey.
Že podle mě nemám šanci dát IKčko Petrificem.
Suits me just fine.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll
No,
be thrilled to have
vím.
this back. Revelio.
Has your brain been infested with bundimans?
Ne, nikoho jsem neviděl.
Like say I, some Robin.
Musíme to ještě jednou, ale... Proč tohle nefunguje?
Expelliarmus. No! What are your folks on? Electricity. Look what you've done!
Take off! That one hurt. Coward!
Expulso! Serious. I am at your call.
No tohle šeška z nějakého důvodu.
Expulso!
Incendio.
Expulso! Expulso! How dare you do such a thing to me?
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Well, you'll have to do better than that. Flashes of inspiration.
Expelliarmus.
That's mine! Also!
Defender.
We're quite conductive, aren't we? Stop that right now.
Zhebni, taky blesky.
Expelliarmus. Propendo. Death from above. You cannot avoid your fate forever. You die for that.
Oh.
Might want to look up.
Chtěl udělat prostě ten dualist smysl.
Arresto momentum. Incendio. Now you've gone too far. Descender. Levioso.
To je drsnější než ten boss prostě. To je buglej evidentně, nebo to je jsem se samo okočila.
Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Pulsar.
A je tím pro boha už.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Konečně.
Revelio.
Tak, doufám, že tady po vás najdu nějaký lektvárky. Jako mám 6 vegan wieldu, jestli tady bude ještě další boss, tak nepřežiju. Čekám na objevenou legendárku zase, jasně. No, tudy jsem měl samozřejmě líst, že jo, to je jasný.
Revelio.
Aha, tudy jsem měl líst asi předtím, jakože úplně, co? No. Nevadí. Prolezeš to? Jo, už jdeš, ok. Sice nevím, proč lezu dírou, když jsem tam mohl teďka už si trochu, než jsem je všechny vymlátil, ale...
Revelio. Revelio.
Potřeba hlavně... Už nemůžu mířit do háje.
Propendo. Confringo.
Nechápu.
Revelio.
To je fakt mimo mě tyhle věci. A občas trošku... My darling Kotorou,
Tibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found
tady
it.
vpravo nahoře.
He must be here somewhere.
Aha. Lemečka nebo...
Revelio.
Speak with Iskora.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Raven. He will...
Over here. I need your help.
Já vím. Sbírám prachy, já jsem neviditelný, nikdo mě nevidí, jak víte, že jsem tady.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you've been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best.
Any
idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Revelio. Your friend Natalie was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Najednou.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
To bylo tiché.
Revelio.
And now?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Hush now.
Máte něco novýho, nebo tím, že jsem vymlátil, tak už nic? Možná bych je teď musel stejně vymlátit, i kdyby předtím ne, no.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Třeba si dovařit Wigenweldy, ale úplně extrémně, tyjo. A potřebuji pak dodělat hromadu sidequestů, protože začínají mít nade mnou level výhodu obrovskou. Já jsem nechápu, co ten Petrificus mu vlastně měl udělat nebo neměl, to vypadalo, že to prostě ignoruje, no. A nebo se mě jde přelít, že mu trochu byly hápka a prostě mu to už nedá jíkáčko, co já vím. Oh.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
We are,
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
No, pak tam prostě vletíme
you may
znova.
wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
That relic, key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
Třeba další Sebastian, OK, tam možná bude ta Avada ještě o to víc. Žádný tip. Chci si skočit pro lektvárkový nesmysly jsou tady. Set questy ještě chvilku kašlu, dokud nebo mi tu avadu, ale pak jdu na ně. Další mail.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Okay.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowen. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Tak, to, co chci, jsou jednak Wiggenweldy, peněz na to mám zatím dost.
Thank you.
A jednak Wiggenweldy v tomhle podání, kde stojí polovinu, ale protože si zbytek vypěstuju.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Jo, to víš, že jo. Tak, nejdřív Hogwarts map, tak komnata nejvyšší potřeby a jdeme vařit. Navaříme si spoustu drog. Bude takový ideální. Co je, proč nemůžu? Jo, aha, slots are full. To jsou útoční kytky, tak mám smůlu, jo. To samý tady, OK. A po útoční kytky. Ale přestaň se mi otáčet tam na to a dej už to. No. Dobrý, můžu místo na sebrání aspoň jednoho. A teď jdem na ten quest. Mít Sebastiana, co je to? Feldcroft. Mít Sebastian the Coast. Bublina asi má něco lepší, ale napsanou odměnu nemají ani u jednoho. Popy taky časem, OK. Do Feldcroftu nejdřív. World map. Tak jo, uvidíme, co to provede.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Jo, figuríny a za nima.
question. A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
Oh.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Nikdy, v tom je pointa.
Sebastian, don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Tam bude Avada Kedavra.
See you soon.
Takže teď nemusím řešit Sebastiana v tom main questu tím pádem, podle mě. Takže můžu jít řešit tohle. Asi. A přemýšlím, že bych tady rozpůlil video trošku. Protože jestli jsem začínal v 7, to bude mi to, už mám 2 hodiny zase asi. Bublinka má přednost. Pak budu dělat zbytek, no a když tam taky věci, co bych mohl dělat, ne, bublinku jako první. Tam jsem koukal, než neudělal ohýnek nahoře. To bude debata s Kentaurem a to bude asi na díl. Asi to tady fakt seknu. Pokud mě teď rovnou nepřijde, ale vlastně když mi přijde dopis, to je jedno, prostě to můžu rozpůlit, no. Jo, udělám to tak. Takže teďka sek videa a v další epizodě půjdeme tam na bublinu, pak asi Sebastian z Avada Kedavra, pokud tu se to objeví, a jakmile to bude, tak si chci dělat sidequesty, dát si chvilku pauzu od tohohle příběhu asi. Respektive láká mě to pro levelic, nazbírat itemy, udělat si Merlina, udělat si větší Ancient Power Meter a takové věci. No, uvidíme. A doletět si dolů možná na to koště vylepšený. Těžko říct. Dobrý, nevadí. Každopádně díky za sledování a uvidíme se u té další epizody.